Everybody, welcome back to Schnock and Schlock. I'm your host, Herschel Gillis, and today I once again have the old or new headphone microphone, and I have Elfie, my little cat, because I need moral support about the movie I'm about to talk about. Not because it's disturbing, but because it was a disappointment. That is 2023's Mind Leech, directed by Paul Krasinski and Chris Cheeseman. Oh boy. Um, so this is a movie that I had not seen any written reviews for on Letterboxd. I came across it seemingly randomly online when searching for newer movies for this year for my end of 2023 wrap up video. And I was like, oh, well, an indie horror film about a leech alien thing that controls people. Sounds good, right? No. Unfortunately, the answer is no. The couple of reviews that I saw online compared this to Trauma, and oh my, you should lose your ability to leave a review if you think this is a Trauma film or anything like that because this lacks fun. It lacks passion. But anyway, before we get there, so let me do a brief synopsis here. So it's pretty much what it sounds like. This leech comes out and attaches itself to someone's head and controls them. Initially, it's these two guys on a fishing trip, and one friend kills the other one and goes off, and it starts a chase with the local police department. Yada yada. You know where it's going. It doesn't go anywhere that you wouldn't think it would go. They try to be like the thing, sort of, except you know who it is. But it's like, anyway, yeah, very not very original. Um, but plot, it's fine. It's not something that would get me super excited. The Leech, I'm just getting these positives out of the way first because there's not very many. I'm not gonna lie to you. The special effects are fine. The Leech looks pretty decent. I like the initial interaction between the two guys in the cabin. That's fine. It's when we leave the cabin and the police chase starts that I have issues. So first off, the elephant in the room. The movie is incredibly boring. The pacing is awful. Um, she yawned. She knows what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. This is a very professional video, just like all the rest. Um, yeah. It's just. Oh well. Okay. I got a couple more positives. The movie looks fine. It's shot competently. Um, yeah, the acting is fine. It's not great. Nothing. Even the positives in this are just nothing to write home about. This is very bland. But yeah, the elephant in the room. It's incredibly poorly paced. It's like a zombie movie where there's one zombie at a time, and the chase after each of them lasts a good 15 minutes in an hour-long movie. Um, it felt like the majority of the runtime of this were the police running after this guy. It is unbelievably boring. Nothing really happens. It is a chase scene and a couple of kills. That's it. Um, Nothing original. The special effects are fine. They're nothing to write home about. Acting, once again, is fine. Nothing to write home about. But it's just, it goes nowhere. It is so dull. It is one of the most dull movies I've seen this year. And it just seems like it lacked passion. It's like the people that made this, they set out to, you know, make a monster movie, but they didn't really care about doing anything original whatsoever. It's a movie that feels like one that you'd find in the bargain bin at a Walmart, but it lacks any of the entertainment of those. The lead, um, our lead two characters, I mean, I said the acting's fine. I didn't care for their characters at all. I don't know if it was the writing or the performances, but I just did not, number one, care about them. And towards the end, I actively started disliking them. Um, yeah, just all around, pretty awful. And the tagline of this movie is "It sucks to be you." Yeah, it kind of does because I watched Mind Leech, more like Time Leech. This movie is not good. When I post this review, you know, I don't like doing negative reviews, but I also don't like seeing indie films that just, you know, you just put a movie out there with very little energy. Um, we shouldn't accept that either. I know some people enjoyed this, but man, I am just certainly not one of them. Um, it's gonna be one of those movies that if you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about, but you'll also forget it in the next day, next couple of days. So at least has that going for it. Oh, one more positive thing though, the underwater shots are decent. I enjoyed that different perspective. Those were cool. So yeah, short review for that, but Mind Leech probably the biggest disappointment of the year so far. So yeah, as always, I've been your host, Herschel Gills, signing off for today. Zero thoughts, zero endings, zero brain cells, and zero planning. Elfie. Say goodbye, Elfie. Elfie said bye. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Keep your notifications on. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.